partnership program that was actually developed, the state will match dollar for dollar.
So we're going to find the best plan for your particular niche, your particular situation.
Most of our clients in Texas, they want to avoid the welfare system, which is the Medicaid system.
Hey guys, I'm Drew.
I'm Derek.
And today we're going to talk about long-term care and specifically how it relates to the state of Texas. Now, everything's a little bit different in Texas.
Things are bigger in Texas, as they say, but the good news is premiums are not as big as some states.
Some states,
Not everything is bigger in Texas, and that's a good thing.
Yeah,
lower premium.
A big part of that is because of the lower cost of care in Texas.
Yeah.
Not universal across the state, but in general, it's a little bit more affordable than it is from some of the places like the Northeast and other places where people may be moving from.
That's right. So we've had some clients in the Northeast who have gotten sticker shock. You know, they're having, the cost of care in New Jersey is $14,000 a month. In Texas, thankfully, it's a lot less. It's around $8,000 a month.
Yeah, and in rural Texas, I run into clients all the time that are paying $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. So, Having said that, it depends on where you are and what part of the state. But let's talk about specifically in Texas. There's a partnership program. Texas is one of many states that has a state partnership program. Let's tell them what that is.
So the partnership program that was actually developed in, I think, 2007. And so essentially what the states wanted to do was give consumers and residents an incentive, give them a carrot to buy long-term care insurance and protect themselves as opposed to be a warden of the state. So, Texas is a very free, independent state, and most people don't want to be depending on the government to pay for their retirement, their later years. So most of our clients in Texas, they want to avoid the welfare system, which is the Medicaid system. So that's a huge burden on the government. And so they gave them an incentive. Hey, if you buy a long-term care policy and you happen to use up the benefits, so say your policy paid out half $500,000 in benefits, you used it up and still needed care, as opposed to having to spend assets down to zero, you could spend assets down to $500,000 or whatever amount of money your policy paid out. The state will match dollar for dollar. If your policy paid out $1 million, you could shelter $1 million from the Medicaid clawback.
Yeah. So basically, if you do the right thing and plan ahead, and you buy a long-term care policy, you're not going to be penalized if it runs out when you go to apply for Medicaid, as bad as you would be if you hadn't planned ahead and just went straight to Medicaid. That's unique to Texas. Not every state has that. A lot of states do.
Yeah.
And if you buy this in Texas and move to a reciprocal state, it will move with you. So if all this is confusing, we have a specific video on partnership program. But let's talk about what else is different in Texas on long-term care policies. One is product availability.
Yeah. In Texas, you're probably got the most wide selection of products of any state in the country.
The cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop. So you have short-term care products, you have long-term care products, you have hybrid life/long-term care insurance, and you have the lifetime income hybrid annuity long-term care product. So you got everything. And that's probably 20, 25 companies that make up that.
It's such a big market. The insurance companies take it seriously. Our job here at LTC Tree as independent agents is to help you find which of these 17 different options we have is the best for your particular situation. And it's funny, not every client gets the same solution. It seems like we spread our business out over like a handful of major carriers like Nationwide and Securian, Mutual of Omaha. So we're going to find the best plan for your particular niche, your particular situation.
Yeah, I mean, LTC Tree, we were founded over 20 years ago on the DNA of we work for you, not the insurance company. So we don't care which company you go with. We want you to go with a company that has good ratings and has the lowest price. And we'll show you all the companies, and you can pick any which one on the list. You can judge for yourself which one you feel like is best for your situation.
Exactly. We're both licensed in Texas. We have agents all over the country. Both of us are Texas licensed. My assistant Hannah and some others are too. So if you're curious about what premiums are going to cost and what plans are available, like we said, a lot of options, just a quick phone call or hit our website, ltctree.com, and just have a quick conversation with us. We will, as state licensed agents, we can be very specific about a solution for each client.
Exactly. Well, hey, thanks very much for watching our videos. We do these often, and so it's not just on Texas specifically. We do videos all the time. Subscribe to our channel. Like Drew said, if you want to learn more, fill in the website on our site, ltctree.com, or call us. We'll pick up the phone.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.